Hello, my name is Sarah. If you are new, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today's video is a walkthrough of how we do a reading lesson. If this is your first time here, let me introduce myself. I am a first-time homeschooling mom, and in this channel, I upload weekly videos documenting our homeschool story and sharing what I am learning about homeschool with you. This year, we are doing first grade and pre-K, and I also have a baby. So if you'd like to come along with us on this journey, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright, so the program that we are using for reading is the All About Reading program, and I'll show you inside the manual so you get a feel of what a lesson looks like, and then I'll demonstrate a lesson with my daughter. Alright, so the lesson that we are working on today is lesson 29, and it'll focus on the double F, double L, and double S sound. And this just happens to be the current lesson that we are working on. What I really like about this program is how easy it is to follow. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a first-time homeschooling mom, so I really wanted something that was going to help me or guide me into teaching my daughter how to read. Teaching her to read was probably my biggest concern because I've never taught anyone how to read, so I wasn't sure how I was going to approach this, but this program breaks it down so nicely that it's easy for me to just follow along, and so far it's been working really well for us. And so at first you'll see here this cream colored section, and so the cream color section is for the teacher, and it breaks down for you what the lesson is about. For example, it gives you your objective. These are the items you will need. This is the blast off to reading. The blast off to reading pages come from this. This is the activity book, and so what I've done here with the activity book, I actually took it apart and I've organized each lesson. And so each lesson comes with activity pages, and so what I did was I pulled them out and I've put all the activities that belong together into one of these plastic sleeves, and so this way it just makes it easier for me to take them out whenever we have to use them, and also it's just easier for me to keep them organized because all these lessons come with a different activity. So it's, for example, some are games or matching, and so I just wanted to keep all the pieces together. And so this way, keeping them in these little plastic sleeves keeps all the pieces together. If you ever want to go back and do the games again, you can just have them all together in one place. And so the one we'll need for today is the one for lesson 29. As I see here, it looks like we're gonna have a game. Usually all of them end with reading practice, so it has a couple of sheets here, so that's what we're going to be using for today. It also says we need word cards, and so the word cards are these. We have the yellow ones. These are the phonogram cards, and the phonogram cards are the letter sounds, and then the green ones are the word cards, which is what we'll be using today. And so then it is organized with these little tabs. And so, for example, you have the review tab, you have the master tab, and then the word cards for future lessons. So usually at the start of each lesson, we'll go over the review cards. For this particular lesson, we don't have review cards, but that's okay. And so once your child is fluent with these cards, they would go in the master section, and that's this section. So once your child is familiar with the words, they go in this section. And then in the manual itself, it also tells you to go back and review the mastered cards every now and then these are the cards that we still haven't done, and these are the ones for future lessons. And then it says we need the extra F, L, and S tiles, and what that is talking about, and that is referring to these tiles over here. So what I like about this program is that it's a multi-sensory program. So this is not a workbook style program where you have your child like writing into a workbook. Your child is actually doing activities and does a lot of working with these tiles to form words and then sounding them out. And this is actually what really drew me into this program, these letter tiles. And so for these tiles, you'd actually need a magnetic board. But if you prefer not to use the tiles, I think they also have an app. So that is going to be up to you whether you want to use the physical tiles or the app. And well, I prefer the magnetic tiles because that adds a tactile experience to reading. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check if you have any words under review. Let's check it out. Oh, and you don't. So now we're going to be working with our new sounds. For today's lesson, we are going to be doing double F, double L, and double S for the words, okay? Sometimes some words have two consonants at the end, and today we are going to be going over those words, okay?
Okay.
You're going to learn what's a double consonant. You're going to learn when a double consonant appears at the end of a word. So we already have placed the extra tiles. We have our extra tiles waiting, okay? And let's see, so that. And one of the words is the word stiff. Can you build the word stiff? Stiff. Sound it out. And for the f part, it's going to have a double F.
Okay.
And what does it say?
Stiff.
Okay. Now do you think you can build the word glass? And for this one, the sound is going to be a double S. Glass. Can you build the word glass?
Glass.
Good job. So look at the word glass. You see how there are two S's, but we're only going to say it. We're gonna.
What was the one?
Yes, they're together, and it's like if they're one. You're right. Now can you try spelling the word bill? And again, for the O sound, it's gonna have two letter L's, and we're gonna pronounce them as one. Bill. So now for the second part of today, we are going to be building some word flippers. You know how to do those? Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and bring your scissors. So how many word flippers do we have today? Two and three. All right, so put the other sheets back. Those are going to be for tomorrow. I'll help you with cutting out one of the flippers.
I think we're gonna have to set this lesson up for 3 days.
You think 3 days? I was thinking 2, but maybe you're right. Maybe yes, 3. Well, today we're only going to do that. We already did the words, and we're going to do the flippers, okay? Here you go. Okay, so go ahead. You can start cutting. Now you choose one.
Spell. And spelling. It actually said spell.
Okay, so go ahead.
Bell. Yell.
Okay.
Spell. Smell next is spell. Spell next is spell. Spell. Shell. Cell.
Good job. Let me choose another one. Try the next one.
Floss. Toss. Toss. Moss. Cut.
A good trick. Okay, so that is where we are going to stop. Tomorrow we are going to do the next part, okay? That's it for today, so say bye!
Bye!
Alright, so that was part 1 of the lesson. Make sure to be subscribed and also hit the little bell icon so you'll be notified when part 2 is ready. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also leave any comments or questions down below. Thank you so much for watching and let's homeschool together.
Bye! Check out part 2!